Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to look at a hidden gem in the Armstrong foils lineup, in particular for use in prone foiling. Now, prone foiling's been around for a while, but Kaileni put it on the map about 6 or 7 years ago with his double dip session that got all of us surfers interested in the potential of surf foiling. At that time, the foil industry catered for the surf foil tech, and all foils were surf orientated with great turns, low aspect, stable, and helping us all get into surf foiling. Since then, wing foiling and other genres have really grabbed the attention of the foil industry and their designers, and high aspect foils were developed to cater for the emerging genres. But it's not all bad for surf foiling. This allowed surf foilers to extend their multi-wave sessions. Another design concept that's been recently introduced has been displacement boards. Up till this time, all boards were just planing on top of the surface of the water. The displacement shape, much like a boat, just parts the water. This allowed for longer, narrower shapes to promote easier starts for downwind foiling or for wing foiling. And so the mid-length shape boards, as well as downwind boards, have popularized the displacement shape. But what place does it have in surf foiling? Recently, I've reviewed the Surf 32 board from the Armstrong foil surf range. I have nothing to complain about this board. It is absolutely fantastic, and nothing has changed for me since that time. But over the last month, I've been riding a displacement shaped prone board. Well, actually, it hasn't been made for proning, made for small riders and winging. And that board is the Mid-length 38. Now, the dimensions of the board, it's 4'9" by 17 by 3.5 inches thick, and its volume is 38 litres, and of course the ML38 defines it so. So what are the advantages of using displacement shapes in the mid-length? In Bali, where I wing foil in the waves, the wind is not so strong, but the waves are powerful and big. So the emphasis there is I really want to get started quickly to get myself out of danger zones, but also just to get started in the light wind. The displacement shape offers the best advantage in these conditions. So where does this concept apply to prone surf foiling? Here in Vietnam, where I'm currently situated, the wind is a lot stronger, but the waves are less critical and of a different period. The Mid-length 38 has been an excellent choice for me, where I can choose one board. The focus of the trip is wind-based, and I can get both wing sessions and prone foiling sessions, where with the Mid-length 55, I wouldn't be prone foiling the 55. Sure, I could, but it's just way too much board to provide the enjoyment and dynamic range of attributes that I'm looking for in a surf session. But the Mid-length 38 at 3.5 thick is pretty much borderline on what I would consider a thin enough board to have good feel and feedback. And of course, the Armstrong construction is super tough and amazing. The energy transfer is not lost. So that's where the Mid-length 38 has been a great option for me on grovel days, on high tide days, on long period sessions where there might be small waves and then flat in between. And if I pair it with the right choice of foil, then I'm able to maximize any condition and of course get out in the water every day and enjoy foiling fun. Also here I'm traveling. I really do need to specify the equipment I want because I don't have the opportunity to travel with one of every board, especially if I'm going by motorbike, which is part of my adventure fun. I've been able to travel with just the one board, knowing there's a wind forecast I can take advantage of, but also outside that wind range, I can go prone foiling and maximize the day. And if there's no wind, I'm happy to prone foil on this board as a standalone prone board because it suits anatomically. That 4'9" by 17 is a long skinny shape, much like me. Get through the water, get to your feet, and just make the most out of foiling, which is what foiling is all about for us, maximizing the conditions, getting away from the crowds, making the most of what's on offer and getting out there in the water every day. So I hope this has been helpful. What an amazing board, a hidden gem in the Armstrong range. You should definitely check it out. Have fun out there, guys.